going into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense will go to work first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't
running free. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Back to throw, it's awesome. They're working that left side. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the Boston College Eagles offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
The Golden Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Now the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game, that's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
It's caught downfield. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. They're going to test the right side with this one. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Did as he throws. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop right at the 34-yard line, standing tall to keep them from converting on 3rd down. 4th down coming. Kick is in the air. Pulls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Complete to the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run play action. Looking to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, and that's a frustrating... You go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've stumbled around here out of the gate. They've yet to pick up their first down of the game. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting long yardage in predictable situations.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A quick pass on the fly motion. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They'll run it from the gun. That's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it, and I don't know if that... The football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors.
There he goes. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Dropping back, it's awesome. The screen, he's got wheels. Across the... got some room. To the goal line. And he motors into the... touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, that's a great job getting the sack on the blitz there. And one thing Notre Dame has always seemed to pride themselves on defensively is hard-nosed, tough football, especially in the front 7. And linebackers that can play downhill and not just make plays in the running game, but get in the backfield and blitz the quarterback. And you saw all of that from him right there.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight end.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Boston College will send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here come the Irish back on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Tight end now in motion. A run for the quarterback. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Morrison. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Lofts one deep down the right side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got the quick pass. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's awesome. firing to the right, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the idea by the quarterback that you're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done there.
He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
On the run from inside, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return you do, and a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on. No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hand. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Notre Dame, 34. Boston College, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got room to work. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Golden Eagles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here we go. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Boston College will send out the punt team.
On to kick it away.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. This offense has really been quick. Game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Forced out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Morrison. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up.
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Drive going to the air.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third down, he drops to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Unleashes one deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Out of the shotgun on third down. Under fire. He'll throw it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Find some fresh air. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through two quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
They'll run the screen. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. Fourth down is coming. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a let him be checked out. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Snags it over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with a completion.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Hoping to move the chains, here comes Notre Dame on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grab near the marker, it's Hardy. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the left. He's in open space downfield. Touchdown Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 10 over Air Force. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sexton. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Notre Dame! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. The give to the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And now they've moved into the red zone. They'll go to the counter play. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it, and he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go right back to him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give to the tailback. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And they decide to trot out the kicker. The fake. Kicker's going to run for it. And I guess they thought they'd find the field goal block team napping. They were wide awake, and they come up with the stop. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. BC back to work after picking up the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turning it on. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it. This is bad, but it could have been worse.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Leaves it with the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see. Start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Red pass hits complete. Got room at the 35. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open.
Just plowing ahead. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Tuggle.
Yeah, and we talk about tackling as a defense all the time. 3rd down, money down. They catch the football. Nice job breaking on it, getting them on the ground and not allowing any.
Oh, the kicker's on the run. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down.
Well, you're going fake field goal, the old no-look flip to the kicker. It looks amazing when it works. but not so good when it doesn't. The defense was ready for it. You saw they were able to track that kicker easily down to make the tackle.
Looking downfield on first down. Lost, the defense is wide open. Look out on the right. Past the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Boston College.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Using his legs, it's Tuggle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drop.
There he goes. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Makes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The short hands, it's Webb. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose on the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
This reminds me of the guy I used to play for in college down in Gainesville, the head ball coach. He used to like to do this. He would have big leads in the fourth quarter. He was still letting his QBs throw it deep down the field.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Motion from the wideout. Complete. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. At the 20, he's got space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Wants to go up top on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his man. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. Boston College will send out the punt team. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
This is an area of the game, on offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now, it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short.
691, gas bar. 29.
Back to pass. Quickly complete. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Grab behind the line. It's Webb. Breaks into the open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking the deep shot. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this